Hey, once again, it's KROQ Weenie Fiesta 2015. Our headliners, ladies and gentlemen, the band is Muse, standing next to us backstage. Gentlemen, lady.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? You good?
Good to see you. Now, 2/3 of you we saw like 2 weeks ago, so let's start there. What have you been up to since then?
We did, was that before or after the little UK tour we did? Was that? I can't remember.
It all blurs in.
Yeah, it's all a blur, right?
We've been playing these like little theatres, you know, like we've been reconnecting with playing in these like, you know, 1500 type venues, and it's been great, you know, seeing the fans up close.
We did a gig in New York.
And we did a gig in New York.
We did a gig in New York just recently at the Webster Hall, and that was great.
And you did a gig this weekend at the Mayan.
We
Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was nice. It was going back to like 2004 days, wasn't it? Or 2003. That was when we last played these venues, you know. As when Absolution came out, you know, so it was nice to kind of go back. We played some songs we haven't played for a long time. Like
Apocalypse, Please.
Apocalypse, Please, yeah, I haven't played that for a long time.
This is also kind of nice that it gives you a look into when the band is failing. Like when you're in the throes of your career, you'll be playing those kind of venues again, right?
On the way down, yeah.
I don't think that was the point.
But isn't it nice to kind of touch base with your future?
Yeah, definitely.
So bad. I think playing these small venues
the future's looking
cool
bright
anyway.
If the gigs are as good as that, then we've got a lot to look forward to. Yeah.
How much eye contact you guys make when you're on stage at a place like the Mayan or here?
You mean with each other?
Well, no, I'm saying
a couple glimpses. Soon there. We mean with the crowd? You mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, quite a bit. You know, so up the front you can really see them. You know, you can see. There's front of it's all the same people there. It's the same, like this girl who's been to like 115 gigs. You know, it's always the same people.
You have the security keeping an eye on her.
Totally.
Do you ever see when people hold up signs?
Yeah, they all held up signs last night. They like colluded together and came up with they all held up a song called Hyper Music, which is on our second album. Not very well-known track over here, but they all like decided to hold up this sheet of paper saying Hyper Music, and we had no choice but to try and play it. We played it really badly. we didn't rehearse it at all, and it was scratchy.
Did you apologize?
Scratchy, to say the least. They just seemed so over the moon that we just tried to cobble through it. You know?
So peer pressure works then.
It does.
Enough people ask you to do something, you'll do it.
We'll crumble.
That's cool. Drones is the record. It's coming out on June 9th, if I remember correctly, from when we talked.
Right.
Since the last time we talked to you guys, we saw an interview with Stephen Hawking where he says he believes that computers are going to take over humanity. They're going to be running the world within 100 years. And I know you've given a lot of thought to drones. What do you think? Possible artificial intelligence will outstrip us?
I think it's going to happen, unfortunately. You know,
say that with a smile.
The scariest thing about technology is the fact that they're going to, you know, potentially take over the human race. But
I think it's already happening. When I look at home and see like my wife and kids, and everyone sits there with their phones all day, and no one talks anymore.
Exactly. There
and
you
it's
go.
like, it's crazy, really.
That's
Yeah.
Where everyone's too addicted to checking
Machines.
Instagram.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. I was looking at my phone. Have you seen Ex Machina yet?
Who?
Sorry?
Have you seen the movie Ex Machina?
No, I've heard about that. That's supposed to be good, yeah?
Oh, it's real good.
It's artificial intelligence.
I saw that on. I saw it advertised somewhere, but I haven't seen it yet. Yeah,
We're very close to Robot Sex. That's all I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, we're in.
Let's talk about the new song that's coming out.
I want to hear how much you're into robot sex, if you don't mind. I'd like some follow-up.
I think we're all in. We just don't want to say too much about it. You're doing an unusual strategy with this record where you're releasing a lot of songs before the actual album comes out. The fourth one is coming out this week called Mercy. Tell me a little bit about that song, and also why are you giving so much of it away before the album comes out?
I think it's nice to give songs a chance to breathe a little bit on their own, you know, because I think, you know, some of our albums have got quite a lot of material on there. And, you know, it's nice to give people a chance to sit with one song for a little bit, you know. That's kind of, when I think back to our first album and our second album, that's what we did, you know. You put out 2 or 3 songs, you know, then you put the album out. I kind of feel like, you know, it's like a return to that period, I guess, you know.
And it works better when you play live as well, because people know some of the songs, you know.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It's kind of when you play and, you know, play new songs no one's heard them before, people tend to stand and watch, you know, without jumping around and going crazy, so I think that works.
We should play a new one tonight.
What are you in the mood for?
The Handler. Fuck it.
Cliff won't let us. The beard won't let us. Where's Cliff? Who's over there? He won't let us.
It's weird because we're doing all these shows and we're not playing the new stuff as much as we want to, but, you know.
Aren't you guys sort of in charge of that? Aren't you making that call?
Like you guys know someone in the band?
Like Chris says, it's weird sometimes when you play new music to people that never heard it, but
no, we're playing 3 new ones, aren't we, tonight?
Desperate to play it as well because it's all done, it's ready to go. But you know,
Kevin, you had some advice for them about a song not to play tonight.
Well, Panic at the Disco, and I'm not joking, covered Bohemian Rhapsody.
Really?
So that one's off the table.
They did tonight, did they?
Tonight.
Yeah, nice.
I wanted to give you a heads up so you don't accidentally play it.
If you had that in the
we wouldn't even dare try.
they're very brave.
They're
tackle
very
it.
brave.
I don't think I've heard of any band that's tried to tackle
They're very
that.
brave, and it was really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
When they started singing, I was like, okay, they're not going to do this whole song because it's too difficult. And they did pretty well.
Wow.
Amazing.
So you guys,
good on them.
Sorry.
I'll have to check that out on KROQ.com.
That was the best plug I've ever heard, and that's a wonderful place to leave it. It's awesome to have you guys at the Weenie Roast. We're so excited to see you, and we can't wait till you come back. We're looking forward to the album coming out June 9th. Thanks,
Hey.
boys.
Very excited.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thank
having
you.
us back
You're the
as
best.
always.
Thanks.
Yeah. Pleasure.